Culture Roundtable. What's up, everybody? I know that we've been kind of MIA for a few weeks, but as you know, we're humans. We have shit going on.
Tell them.
Yep.
Yeah.
But now we're back in it, and we have a lot of exciting topics to cover today. I'm gonna pass it to my co-host Liam, who's gonna.
That was not me who said yar.
Bro, why are you trying to put that on me?
Because it was you.
Bro,
Alright, I'm already annoyed. It's been like not even a full minute and I'm already annoyed.
Okay. Alright, Liam.
Can you believe this?
Take it away, Penny.
Go ahead, host.
I said take it away, Penny.
No, I want you to be the host now. You stole it from me. You be the host.
All right, boys. You heard it here first, folks. John's now hosting the Jawcast.
The Jawcast.
So jumping right into it, we're going to, cover the first topic of today's episode, which is...
And what would that be?
I'm sure... that's where you fucked up, bitch. I know. I'm sure many of you have probably already seen the No Way Home trailer. Almost at Far
Yes. Hi, I'm here too. My name's Simone. Yes. Oh my God.
You didn't pass it around for everybody.
Let's go.
So
Hey, actually, I kind of like it better this way. It's kind of I'm like more mysterious. I feel like I'm like one of those characters in.
His name is Timon Lynder. His middle name is Tobias.
Bruh.
Or is it?
Bruh.
Or is it?
His social security number is 023.
Yes, this is it.
Bruh.
Alright, let's actually get into the Spider-Man No Way Home.
Let's jump into it,
The
fellas.
record-breaking trailer. I don't know if you guys saw this, but it actually broke the record for most views in 24 hours. It had Endgame was at 280 million, and this was at 350 million in 24. So it fucking snapped that record, yeah.
Shit.
Which is crazy.
Bro, it's just funny to me because now it's just this is why Sony's just no, we won't sell it. Never.
Spider-Man's worth more than the Avengers, total.
Bro, yeah, as a singular property and world, yes.
Yep.
Yeah.
Than all of them.
Take that back.
Bro, that trailer looks sick.
Yeah,
it did.
It looks absolutely.
It really did.
It looks so sick.
That shit looks insane.
So we're gonna spoil the trailer if you haven't seen the trailer.
Bro, that's fucked up.
Go see it.
We won't talk about leaks too much or anything like that.
Hey,
but
wait, hold on. Yeah, we're gonna do that because Liam's out here. He's read the entire script.
That's
he knows
not true. I did not read
he knows
the script.
every single thing that's gonna happen.
I've read a lot of the leaks.
He's out here.
I have not read the entire script.
He wrote the script or something.
Yeah,
he wrote the
My
beat
name
sheets.
is John Watts.
Bruh.
Man,
This motherfucker didn't read the script, to be honest.
No, yeah.
This nigga doing research
I read
on the beats, taking notes.
I
revising.
read a lot of the leaks. But I was about to say, we're not going to talk about the leaks. We're
Okay.
talk about some of the rumors, but I'm not going to say what the leaks are.
That's
Anything
what
like
I'm
that, 'cause
saying.
I don't want to spoil it for anybody. Because I'm an idiot and I shouldn't have spoiled it for myself. But I also have no self-control. So
Bruh.
I just read all the fucking leaks. Alright, so initially, as the two of you did not read any of the leaks and just saw the rumors, what are your immediate reactions to it? In terms of reveals.
But I'm gonna go first. I feel like you have a lot to say. But at first glance, no context, no background knowledge. Well, obviously I did have a little bit of context, but I thought it was really fucking cool. Really fucking cool. It aesthetically was really pleasing.
I can say that I just fact checked it. It actually was in fact really fucking cool.
Yep.
That's a certified fact.
We just rap geniused it. It was literally the sickest shit ever. It was really nice to see a lot of faces that I like my boy Benedict Cumberbatch.
Yeah,
that's my homie. We go way fucking back.
Really?
Yes.
That's interesting.
Who else? I mean, obviously MJ. I obviously will love seeing and will never not like seeing.
Don't you love Zendaya, right?
I do love Zendaya.
Yeah.
I have my reservations about Zendaya, which I won't drop on this.
What are they?
This here, podcast.
What are they? Why can't you say them?
So moving on though.
No, wait. What'd you say about Zendaya?
Low key, I see all women just aesthetically equally. So I have no.
Oh, okay.
No.
Okay. No, continue if that's the case.
Anyway, and then seeing, I don't even know his name, but the Doc Ock dude, I did not.
Alfred Molina.
Yeah, that was a slapper to me. I did not see that coming. That was really
That was a
fucking
surprise.
cool. That was wrong.
that like they like came out and said we casted him.
Yeah. See, it's
So I
funny.
guess
It's like
who's coming
that was
back?
like the one thing that wasn't a surprise. He did like a bunch of interviews where he talked about how he was gonna be in the movie and shit.
I literally completely missed that.
Yeah.
So it was like the biggest
That's cool though. That's cool that was.
That's
a
cool
surprise.
that you didn't
That's
know
how it
shit.
should be.
Smacked me.
Fuck leakers. Stop leaking things. Like we don't need that. It's okay. Just let them make the movie. You don't need to try to fact check, like see what do people think about this idea, because I'm scared to make a decision. Just let them make the movie.
I
That
disagree.
I feel like they gave
Cap.
a lot away though.
Cap.
In like maybe not too much, but like I kind of like we have an understanding for the main premise at the very least, or at least like the initial conflict, which I guess makes sense to do. I don't really have any like thoughts on that, negative or positive. Something that I did want to see but didn't expect to see was where's my boy? Where's Tobey? Where's Tobey? Where's Andrew? What's going on?
I know.
Bro, if you're gonna have them, you're not gonna reveal that in the trailer. Because everyone would just go to the movie, like, rubbing their tits, like, holy shit, I can't wait. Where are they? Oh my god, yes.
Wait,
oh my god.
You're that South Park.
Yeah, I'm so excited. Oh my god.
Well, that's me though. I want to go to the theater rubbing my tits,
Bro.
looking with the me.
Bro, then you can go to a different theater. Bro.
Yeah, I know.
I'm gonna be over here.
I don't know what kind of theaters
I'm
you
gonna be
go
over
to.
here waiting for that very obvious reveal to happen and being like, yes, let's go. You know it's gonna happen, and it might not happen.
You guys think it's gonna happen?
He might just bounce between like their universes, and like when he's there, he's just them.
Yeah.
And then he's like, oh my god, I gotta learn how to love being.
Oh, like he's like in their bodies.
Yeah, but not in their bodies. Like,
okay.
He's just wakes up there and it's just there. He's in their world,
Oh,
if
okay.
he like he's just their
Oh,
Spider-Man.
okay.
Yeah.
But I'd much rather be they like bring them all together. But we'll see. We'll see.
I can
don't know.
confirm. I'm literally rubbing my tits right now thinking about
He
it.
is. I
honestly.
can confirm that. It's
Andrew.
making me a little uncomfortable.
Toby.
But yeah, so do you guys?
That shit was so cool. That
Do
shit
you
was
think
so
that they're
cool.
gonna be in it? Do you think Tobey and Andrew are gonna be in it?
I think so. At the
Wait.
very least.
Yeah, it
Toby.
kind of. I like. It's like they kind of have to be, right? Like
Probably, but there's ways for them to like not have them in it and then like
It's
have
true,
them in like
it's
a
true.
next one.
Yeah. True.
You know?
it's possible. Like they could still do the multiverse thing and just have like the villains and shit, and not actually have
Yeah.
Tobey and Andrew.
I could see them like
So-
maybe teasing it, and just not doing it.
But it's like I don't know. It's been so rumored for so long, and so many fans are so hyped about it that it's like at this point, if they don't do it, so many people are gonna be so disappointed.
I feel like what's gonna happen, bro. That's why I hate. Anyway, but this, I feel like what's gonna happen probably is like, this is gonna end with like him losing, like Doctor Strange and Spider-Man like, we lost our Spidey, and maybe like even they end up with like a different Spider-Man or something. But like he's gonna be somewhere fucked. I feel like at the end of this movie, and then Doctor Strange in the multiverse, that's coming on after, right?
Yeah.
I feel like that's gonna be like about like, okay, we gotta fix this shit, and also like, fuck, I can't like let this kid die. Guilt because of Tony Stark, because Tony
Yeah.
Stark's just the biggest chip narratively in our arsenal, even still. So then like they'll like go off and try to like save him, and then somehow Wanda's involved. And then it'll
And then somehow Wanda's
and
involved.
then because they're doing all this fuck shit, one of the versions of like Kane the Conqueror is gonna pull up. And then shit's gonna keep getting crazier and crazier. That's the only way this. That's like not the only way, but I feel like.
And then the Eternals are in it because why not?
Well, the Eternals is-
and then Kevin Feige's in it because Kevin Feige.
Oh, don't forget Lava Girl from Lava Girl.
Bruh.
She's now making her MCU debut.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I feel like this movie's gonna be really good. I'm not gonna be disappointed if this other Spider-Man aren't in it, but I hope they're in it.
Yeah. Who else do you guys think is going to be in it other than Tobey and Andrew? Like what other? Because there's a lot of villains rumored to be in it.
Yeah.
Do you think like any of them are gonna?
Look,
Green Goblin, that
I mean,
Goblin,
like
ball,
they basically
yes,
like
they like
was-
they
told
basically
us.
said it
They
without
straight
showing
up said
him.
it. Yeah.
They like put his voice and
I
everything.
wonder
in it
who
too,
it's
like,
gonna be.
Yeah.
Is that Willem Dafoe?
I feel
Yeah,
like
that
I mean,
was
it's-
Willem
it
Dafoe.
sounded like Willem Dafoe.
And if
Like,
it's Willem Dafoe, that is like the best kept secret. Oh my god, I'm going to lose my mind. He was great.
He was
Willem
great.
Dafoe was like the perfect
Yeah,
Norman
he was
Osborn.
gas.
He was perfect.
I 100% agree.
but then there was also like you could see like sort of you could see the Electro,
Flash.
and then you could see the Sand, which like kind of hinted at Sandman, and then you can kind of see the Lizard in the one shot like behind the Sand. So a lot of people are like, which one of all those are coming back to? Which all those villains add up to 5.
Yeah.
And I don't know if you know, but Spider-Man's got this big villain called the Sinister Six. So there's another one that didn't appear in the trailer. So it's like, who is it? A lot of people think it'll be Vulture. Because, like, all of the other villains are, like, non-Tom Holland villains. Yeah. So, like, it would make sense to bring, like, one Tom Holland villain back. And, like, it seems like Mysterio's dead. Yeah. So, I mean, it could be, like, they kind of left that open-ended. Like, Mysterio might even be alive. Dead? And it might just be Mysterio. But it also could be Vulture, too.
Yeah.
So...
I guess.
Or, I don't know, maybe it's like Tom Hardy's Venom or something like that. Oh, he's not like a bad guy. It doesn't seem like.
Could be like.
Yeah, bro, come on. How can you be a bad guy when you got Eminem getting you jacked?
Yeah.
Venom!
Eminem's not a bad guy. Yeah, but what do you guys think?
I'm honestly pretty excited to see who it is. I'm just really, really interested to see them, like, kind of put all these villains there, because
do you think that they're gonna be in it? I mean, it kind of like,
it's not even more so like if I think, it's more
like,
so
why would you put the hints there? Like, you know what I mean?
I mean,
it's
yeah,
like,
exactly.
You put lightning in it, and like everybody's gonna assume, that everybody's gonna assume Electro, and if you don't,
but they literally casted Jamie Foxx.
Yeah,
we know it's Jamie Foxx. It's not speculation.
I'm trying to toe around what I know that you guys don't know. So
true,
yeah.
true.
See, but like I've seen like casting, like when they cast stuff. That's just like.
Well, there's a few that I know you haven't seen that you already mentioned, but
okay,
yeah.
Okay, like low key castings that maybe not. Like what?
But I mean, I'm not gonna say. I don't want to spoil. But
fair. Is it stuff that like a random person would know? Like you could just like go on IMDb.
I don't know. I mean, see, my Twitter feed is like, I kind of catered my Twitter feed to just be like
spoiling stuff for you.
Yeah, basically, damn.
That sounds terrible.
I mean, I don't know. I kind of like it. It just keeps me up to date.
Fair.
You know what I mean?
It's
a by choice decision.
No. I mean, as long as that's how you get down, you know, I ain't gonna mess. I'm gonna make fun of your freaky.
But yeah, I mean, do you guys like I don't know. Like initially when I first because obviously this stuff's been rumored for like forever that like all of these people are gonna be back. I was worried that it would be too much for one movie. You know what I mean? It's like, if it's a Sinister Six, you got 6 villains, and then like you got Doctor Strange playing a major role in this movie too.
Which is
you know what I mean? And then like also this is the first time that his identity's been exposed. Like that's a whole storyline. Like it's just a lot for one movie to deal with.
Yeah.
And I would say like I'm really excited for this movie, and like the leaks that I read, like it sounds like it's really good. Obviously there's no way to tell just from like a leak or whatever. But how do you guys feel? Because that's the one. Obviously, I'm so excited for this movie, and I'm gonna watch it no matter what happens, even if it somehow gets bad reviews. But like, I would say if I do have a concern, that is my only concern.
Yeah, and I kind of agree with that. But I personally think I don't even want to say like it'll be fine. I don't see that as an issue just because like that's my expectation of this movie, that it's going to be a lot. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I see that in like a positive light personally.
Yeah.
Just because like I am really excited to see all those villains, like every single one of them, and I want to see them all, like damn near.
Yeah.
I know me personally. Now that I know this, I'm really fucking hyped for Sandman, because that's a villain that I really, really. That's like one of my favorite Spider-Man-esque villains.
Just really, Sandman?
I fuck with Sandman, but he's cool.
Why?
With the sand and shit like that. That's raw as fuck.
That's it?
He's got the daughter, and he's like, hey, I gotta take care of my daughter.
It's like every villain ever.
She's sick, though.
Oh, man.
It's like literally every villain.
Bro, you're a hater. Not every villain.
I mean,
Penguin's like, let me be my wife. I ain't taking care of it.
That's literally Bloodsport in the Suicide Squad.
Who's Bloodsport?
Not a.
You don't know who Bloodsport is?
No, I don't know.
He's an A-list top tier villain.
Hey, someone pull up Bloodsport.
Yeah, you are.
Siri.
Well, we'll get into that when we talk about that movie. But
yeah, I'm hyped for Sandman. I really hope they bring back, I forget his name, that Vulture, because I really like that.
Yeah,
that was really
Michael
cool.
Keaton did a really good job with him.
Phenomenal job.
I really hope that he's back.
So,
that would be really cool.
I'd want to see that too, and just all the other Spider-Man villains. I'm generally like just really hyped for, and I'd love to see like in this movie. So I kind of look at that from a positive perspective. That like I want this movie to be a lot in a sense. I'm really excited to see like how they do it.
You don't think it'll be too overwhelming for one movie? Because I don't know. Like,
I mean, because look at
thing
fucking
is
like Endgame and shit, and that was fucking like amazing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And there was so much on.
But
screen.
my thing is like I like that the Spider-Man movies are sort of a little bit more contained. You know what
True,
I mean?
true.
Like the Avengers are like, that's where I want my big like universe is about to die
Yeah.
storylines. But like I like like that's kind of who Spider-Man is as a character. He's just like, hey, I'm in New
Friendly
York, I'm walking
neighborhood,
here,
man.
like I'm
But like
Spider-Man.
it also makes sense that the big movie would be the one where his identity's
That's true.
revealed.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
that's
It's
true.
like
yeah. I guess he
all
can't
cats,
do
he
that anymore.
can't
That's
be
a good
low-key
point.
anymore.
Yeah,
You know, like you gotta go. This is like the one time they do have an opportunity to go all out.
yeah.
Like, and it not being head ass like when it was like in Spider-Man 3 with Venom and Sandman and New Goblin and Bangs, like all the villains in the damn movie. That shit
Emo
was so
Spider-Man is the
bad,
best.
and like it was because like he was just like still like this low key ass nigga, and he has like these crazy stakes following him. It was kind of like, bro, what?
Yeah.
Like you should have just been focused on one person, but this is like the one time, cat's out of the bag, do some crazy shit.
Yeah.
I'm very excited. It looks super cool. I love Tom Holland Spider-Man. I can't like, yeah. I'm just excited. I'm so excited to see what happens.
Yeah.
I'm just here for the ride. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I just am really. I've been saying this on this podcast forever. The only thing that can get me really, really hyped for the MCU right now is Spider-Man, and I'm ready. This shit looked cool.
Yeah,
I'm like
does.
so
It looks
happy it
awesome.
actually looked cool.
Hey.
It looks really good. It looks really good.
Yeah.
I just hope it doesn't like have a problem with tone. That's
What
the
do you
only
mean?
thing that could kill it. I feel, but like, because it's like, oh, it's all serious. Like everyone knows I'm Spider-Man, and it's like, oh, but like I gotta make some MCU jokes, and then like the whole multiverse is splitting, but like humor. I hope it like has a good tone.
Yeah.
Because this is like, and like the stakes are like really dark and bleak for him, so like I feel like it shouldn't feel like as like happy as the other ones have felt. I don't know. That's the only thing that I can think of that I'm kind of like, how does this Spider-Man's like world deal with like actually huge things?
Yeah.
Like actually like dark, like, and like I guess this isn't necessarily dark, but like more serious topics, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I see what you mean.
But yeah, I think it'll be good. I think it's gonna be great.
Yeah. I think it'll be cool. I'm excited. Another character that's been like rumored to appear is like Charlie Cox's Daredevil, the Netflix Daredevil, and like if you look in the trailer, there's like a scene where like he's in the police department and you can see like a lawyer like put like papers down, and a lot of like people are like trying to like enhance the image and like see if it's Charlie Cox's arm, and it's like, bro, there's like no. Like, you're not gonna be able to tell from that. I mean, it's like, yeah, it's a white dude, so like we know that. Like, at least it's that that amount of possibility. But like, yeah, I mean, I hope so. Like initially when in the Far From Home post-credit scene, when like it was revealed that like his identity got leaked, like that was like my first thought was like, oh my god, like Daredevil could like be like his lawyer or like some shit like that, and they could bring Daredevil back. And that was kind of like what I was most excited for at first, and then all the Spider-Verse shit happened. And now I'm like, obviously I want Daredevil to be back because I love that show, but like that might be adding too much to this movie that's already got fucking everybody in it. So like
a lot. Holy shit.
But and then one other thing I wanted to, who do you guys think is gonna be the villain of this movie? You know what I mean? So like we know that like the Sinister Six are in it.
Mm-hmm.
But like, do you think that they're going to be the bad guys? Because there's a lot of speculation not to be like that guy. Well, a lot of people think it might be Mephisto. Not to go back to all the WandaVision rumors of Mephisto, but like this is clearly based on a comic book storyline.
Yeah.
Where Mephisto did end up being the bad guy.
Huh.
So like, also like, I mean, obviously like he's fighting Doctor Strange in the trailer. So like, is Doctor Strange bad now, or like are they just having a little squabble? Is Doctor Strange the villain of this movie? And then like, you know what I mean?
Is there beef?
Yeah. So what do you guys think? Like, is the Sinister Six gonna be the villain, or are they just kind of like a ploy?
I don't think there's any way the Sinister Six would be them, because like they wouldn't just give us fucking the Spider-Man video game again. There's just no way.
Yeah. Well, okay. I mean, I don't know. I feel like they would, but
that would be disrespectful.
give them a little too much credit.
That's fair. But no, I would hope that's not it. I feel like Mephisto is a really good assumption, honestly, to kind of go forward with. That would honestly just make the most amount of sense. I have no theories whatsoever though on like what who else that could be.
Yeah.
Timon, do you think?
I don't know. Maybe Wanda.
Oh.
Yeah,
But that's like the
possibly.
only out of like left field one I can think of. Could just like maybe she's like fucking around trying to get her kids,
That'd be
Yeah.
interesting.
and like she's the one who's causing all this fuck shit. But it just so happens that it coincided with Doctor Strange doing his shit,
Yeah.
and maybe it was like both of them together. But if not her, then I have no clue. I don't think it'll be Sinister Six. I feel like maybe the villains. I don't know how the villains will be used. Honestly,
Yeah.
I have no clue. I haven't really thought about it. Mephisto sounds like it makes sense, but because it's like it feels obvious, then maybe they wouldn't.
Yeah, I almost feel like Mephisto's too much.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I think your guess about Doctor Strange being the villain is actually pretty strong too, because like obviously we can tell from the trailer there was conflict, or at least like a divide between them.
Yeah.
So I feel like that's not a bad guess. I just don't know what that would look like though.
Yeah.
Because
And it would be interesting for sure to
very
see
interesting.
two Avengers fighting again.
yeah, it would.
Yeah.
Like, it'd be really cool, honestly.
I don't think that either though.
Yeah.
I feel like if they were actually going to fight each other, they wouldn't tease that.
Yeah.
That's true.
I feel like that's
Yeah.
such like a big
Yeah.
like oh
Yeah.
That's a good
shit
point.
like
That's a good point.
what's going on type moment that everyone would have in the theater. Why would they tease that in the trailer?
Yeah. That'd be something
That's
you don't
actually a
like
good
talk
point,
about. And I can't imagine that either. Like why that would happen or what that would look like.
And then what? So like you brought up Wanda. Another thing I was thinking is like how exactly does this tie into like Wanda and Loki too? Because
I would say maybe it also was just happening during the Loki shit.
yeah, because like
Yeah.
it seemed like Loki. Like I assumed that like the multiverse opened at the end of Loki, and then like in Spider-Man No Way Home, if it was the multiverse thing, which we know now, that it would just be like that would happen one day on a random day, and then like all that shit would happen, and you would just see Spider-Man's perspective of like all of that happening.
Mm-hmm.
But like from the trailer, it looks like Doctor Strange and him caused whatever multiverse problems are going on in that movie.
Yeah.
So like, would
Also, maybe
like,
they didn't.
maybe they didn't.
Maybe like they just tapped into the multiverse splitting.
Oh, okay.
Like you know, because like it's not like they immediately start colliding like that.
Yeah,
like
true.
they just like are like there are different branches,
Yeah.
and like getting in contact with those branches is its own thing.
Yeah.
But like maybe because said events in the other ones happened, they just like tapped into it, and now they're like going through all these different
Yeah.
doors. I don't know, fucking multiverse shit. You know.
Yeah.
But I don't know.
And
That's my guess.
I feel
Yeah.
like that'd be difficult to connect to, because I know like I watched Loki obviously, and a lot of people like did, but like I know kids that are gonna see this movie probably didn't watch Loki. Like how would
Yeah.
they?
That's true.
But like if they just like have Loki pull up and like he's like I'm with the TVA, they could easily just like he'd be like what Loki, and then they'd be
He's like, why are you alive?
yeah, and then it'd just be like some like very easy like they could
Fix.
explain it in
Yeah.
the movie,
Yeah.
Yes, they actually could, honestly.
and then it would be like oh my god, this is like an ad for our other content.
Oh my
Have you
God.
seen our other content? Watch all of it.
Yeah, because Loki, I remember seeing, I forgot how much. It got a lot of viewers, but like nowhere near what this movie, especially if this movie got 350 million views in the trailer in 24 hours. Like Loki did not do that fucking well. So like yeah,
I'm
there's
taking
a lot of
I'm
people who are
taking
gonna
the
watch this.
17th off today.
Yeah, damn near.
All the way. I'm gonna bro.
Yeah, there's no way I'm not seeing that movie at midnight. Like I will, yeah. All my plans are getting canceled so that I can see that movie. And then I know that even if it's bad, I will probably go again to watch it the very next day, just because like that's just I did that with Far From Home, right? Didn't we go like the next
Bro,
day,
I
or
think
like
we went,
what
like-
was it like 2 days later or something?
Yeah, we
like
went
that?
like back
I did it with
to back.
Endgame too. Yeah, it's like I just know at this point that's gonna happen. So
Bro, Far From Home. I loved that movie.
yeah,
I think this movie is going to be insane.
yeah, I think
Insane. Like actually like could be like I don't know if they'll end. What do you guys think? Do you think this is it for Tom Holland Spider-Man?
Tomei.
no way. I don't see it. It's like I know that Sony and Marvel are like having their little feud or whatever, but like Tom Holland Spider-Man is making so much fucking money that like why would either side of them walk away from that? You know what I mean? They have such a good thing going.
Pride.
They have such a like money in the bank already, like $1 billion. Like, why would you walk away from that?
Pride.
Yeah, bro,
I guess I'm forgetting how fucking stupid
watch
people
Full
are.
Metal Alchemist, bro. Pride be fucking with niggas.
I can literally see that, bro. Seriously.
Yeah.
Like the other one doesn't want to get bitched out, and they're not backing down. And
Yeah, and even if it's like, I mean, maybe like he leaves the MCU and then like Tom Holland goes to Sony or whatever.
yeah,
But like,
I mean, it literally almost.
there's just
happened,
no way this is the last Tom Holland Spider-Man. Like,
yeah,
there's just no way. There's
that
no
I
fucking
don't see, but
Yeah.
I could genuinely see them fucking it up because they
Yeah,
almost, they
I
literally
guess, yeah.
almost did.
Now that you mention that, it could be maybe his last MCU movie, depending on how it ends. But I don't think so. I also don't think that's possible.
I'd hope not. That'd be a dumb
I don't
move.
think- I
Yeah.
don't think that'll happen.
Yeah.
Maybe at some point, but not right now. Especially just because I feel like both of them know how big this movie is going to be
Yeah. I would.
because of like the Spider-Verse thing.
Yeah.
So,
I'd agree with that.
yeah.
Bro, they might just be teasing the fuck out of us.
Like, oh, you think like there's just no Spider-Verse? Like,
Maybe not in the way that we expect.
yeah.
Because I never thought, I didn't think about it until I just said that. Like, what if he really is just like living out scenes from the other movies?
I mean, I guess that's possible. Yeah, I don't. I wouldn't like that. I feel like that would make me mad. I wouldn't want to see. It's like at this point, it's like I want to see the Spider-Verse. You know what I mean? It's like I want to see them all team up.
Team, but
I want to see
Bro,
them
that would act. I don't know if they'll do it, but like if they actually do it, that's
Yeah.
gonna be insane.
That's gonna be one of the coolest.
That's gonna be really cool.
It's gonna
If
rival
done
like
well.
the end of Endgame team up battle. Like, you know what I mean? Like that's good. That's the only thing that could.
Bro, but
rival
once they
that
open
moment.
it up, there's just gonna be like so many Spider-Man like things.
Spider-Man.
Yeah, it's like, oh hey, Spidey.
Spider-Ham, we got a live action Spider-Ham coming.
Live action. It's just a
Bruh.
pig.
Yeah.
Bruh.
But yeah, I mean, I would say this is. I've been excited for every Spider-Man movie that has ever come out, and this is like, this one just feels different. I mean, it probably has every time, but like, I feel like this is the most excited I have been for a Spider-Man movie yet. Also, just because the last two were so fucking good, on top of just the Spider-Verse and shit like that. So.
Also,
But-
the way the last one ended.
Yeah.
That is like, yo, that's something they haven't done on screen. It's like injected life.
Yeah.
Like a crazy amount of like life into
Yeah, that's true.
the franchise.
Yeah.
Because like the first two movies were really good, but like you could say like if they felt like they kind of felt like they were Spider-Man movies. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like it was nothing like they had like the creative decisions that were different, but like that's a decision that like you've never seen that.
Yeah.
You've never seen any
For-
version of that on the screen.
Yeah. It only happened even once in the comics too.
Yeah,
Like.
and it's just like
And comics like rewrite shit all the time. So the fact that it even only happened once is just like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like that's very rare. Like
it's cool.
it's yeah,
It
It was
feels
like-
like the Spider-Man magnum opus movie.
yeah. It low key does. Yeah, maybe that's why I'm so excited because it does feel like it feels like Tom Spider-Man has been building to this, and then it's like all the other Spider-Men are like possibly like coming together if that does end up happening. You know what I mean? So just like it's like all of these like it almost like it makes it feel like watching Andrew and Tobey's Spider-Man movies like weren't for nothing. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah, I get what you
I mean not that I think that they were for nothing, but like you know what I mean? It's like it just adds even more value to them now.
Bro, all I know is Andrew Garfield deserves his flowers. He
Yeah.
was not as bad as everyone made him out to be. He gets slandered in the Spider-Man discussion.
I mean, I think
He worked
I
with
think
the
he was
least
good,
and
yeah.
did a pretty damn good job like when he was being Spider-Man.
That's fair.
He was like kind of cocky and like good at like that.
What
like,
it
back talk.
so who would you say like I mean let's say like if Tobey and Andrew are like showing up, which one are you like more excited to see?
Trying to think of them. In a weird way, okay. In a weird way, Andrew Garfield's, but because we left off in a place
Yeah.
where like Gwen Stacy just died
Yeah.
and like that was it. That was just the end of his story.
I kind of am too
I
because
kinda
like
like,
I
what?
like Tobey's movies better, but like Andrew Garfield just like his Spider-Man just ended on like such a nothing moment that I'm like excited to get some closure. Joe, but I feel like I already know what your answer is.
Yeah,
but.
you answer that one yourself, Chief. Toby was Bracken, was Riggedy Bracken. I fuck with. This isn't really a valid answer, but damn, they can't bring Shameik Moore in that hoe, bro. I'm trying to see my niggas.
Bro, honestly, they might debut Miles.
Who knows?
That'd be cool too.
Honestly, so that's like, I don't know, like the fact that everybody's talking about how like all of this shit got like leaked and stuff like that, and like it's insane that all of this stuff leaked, and like that happened with the Mandalorian season 2. Like everybody who was in that show got leaked. Like Cobb Vanth got leaked, Ahsoka got leaked, Boba Fett got leaked. Like everything about that show got leaked, and everybody was like, what the hell is going to happen in this show? And it turns out that the whole time they were just leaking shit to deflect people away from the fact that Luke fucking Skywalker appeared in it. So it's like, maybe the reason that they're like doing all this shit is to deflect away from the fact that something big is happening, possibly Miles. I don't want to get too excited, like ahead of myself, because like I feel like that's probably not going to happen.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying.
That'd be really fucking cool.
Bro, I feel like Miles is like the next one.
Yeah, I feel like it'll be later. The reason I feel like it won't happen is because like it's just not the time to put Miles in. Like, I mean, I would be fine if they did it, but I just mean I don't think that Marvel wants to put Miles in it yet. I think they're gonna wait until Tom's Spider-Man is a little bit more like out of it, and then bring Miles in.
Yeah, that'd make more sense.
Tom's starting to look like a man, bro. They gotta get him out of.
You know what would be
school.
so fucking cool that I never thought of? Okay, so like Tobey and Andrew's Spider-Man show up, and it's like they're like this older version of Spider-Man. What if a multiverse version of Miles Morales shows up, and it's fucking Donald Glover playing?
That'd be cool.
And he gets to play the Miles Morales that he never got the chance to play.
That'd be really
that would be the
cool.
That is, there's no way. There's a
Bro,
negative 10% chance that happens.
0%
But would that not
chance.
be the coolest thing ever?
That would be pretty cool.
Yeah,
that'd be so
0%
fucking
chance.
sick.
Yeah, there's literally. I mean, he's already a character in the MCU, so like.
Hey, that's cool. He's playing the
Yeah. Yeah, that'll be really cool when he gets to play like Prowler and shit and like be the bad guy. That'll be sick. I hope they still keep him around for that whenever Miles happens. But yeah, that'd be so sick.
That would be really sick.
All right. I mean, we kind of talk this shit to death, but I could talk about this forever. Is there anything else you guys want to say before we move on about this?
I'm hyped.
I mean, clearly, if you couldn't tell by the fact that we just fucking went on about this shit for forever, we are all very fucking excited for this movie.
Yeah, this shit's gonna go crazy.
Yeah. Okay, so in other Marvel news-ish, we got the first 2 episodes of What If, the new animated show.
Yeah.
And they were really good.
Yeah, I
the
really
first episode I liked. I wasn't like crazy about it, but I was like, this is good. But the second episode, T'Challa Star-Lord, I like absolutely love that one. Like I sat down and watched it again with you. Like that episode was gas. And I just really like the animation style. Like I like everything about the show so far. Like it's just a really cool idea. It's like a cool little like palate cleanser from the MCU. It's like, oh, I get some Marvel stuff, but it's not like I need to be paying attention to like everything for little details. Like how is this going to move the universe forward? It's just like doing its own little thing. Yeah,
no, I agree. I was honestly surprised that I liked it so much because I really fucking liked it. Like, yeah, really, I definitely liked it. It's like weird. I hate beating this dead horse, but I already like it more than fucking the Winter Soldier, which I feel bad saying, but I genuinely do. Just because like the first episode, I don't know if I told you this, Timon. I really fucking liked the first episode. Like, really? Like a lot, like 11 out of 10 type shit. Just because like. I didn't like the first Captain America movie.
But you like the war crimes when it's a woman. It feels a little bit better. Yeah.
They say the next bombs will come from a woman.
Like, I feel like, how do I word this? Like, I feel like that story was just more captivating personally, and like it kept me hooked, and I found that more entertaining than the actual Captain America movie.
Yeah, no, I would say that for sure. I would say that episode was definitely better than the first Captain America
that's
movie.
why I liked it so much, because I like went into like, okay, this is gonna be like a remake of something I don't like, and it was like actually good. So I was like, holy shit, this is good. And I ate that shit up. And the second one was also a fucking slapper. Yeah. Because like what we saw, like it was voiced by Chadwick Boseman, which fucking hit different.
Yeah. So that's like they said that he's gonna appear in 2 or 3 more episodes. Yeah. But like just as like this is the only episode that's like about him. You know what I mean? Yeah. So like he'll be like in the way that like Thanos was in the second one. He'll be like in other ones like that. Yeah. So this is basically like his last like. That was the last like real like T'Challa thing we got from Chadwick, which is cool. I'm glad it was so good too. Yeah, you know what I mean.
Yeah,
it sucks that really that's good. What he went out on.
It was really good. Yeah. I loved that episode. It was so good. The first one was cool. That second one was phenomenal. I loved it.
Yeah.
It was really fucking good.
It was funny.
They're cool. They're fun. I want a Spider-Man one. Give me some Spider-Man.
Yeah, I mean, there is a Spider-Man one coming at some point.
Oh, which one is it? What is
Well,
it?
from the... I don't know what it's going to be about, but in the trailer for it, there's, like, that one shot of him, and he's, like, wearing, like, Doctor Strange's cloak or whatever.
Ooh.
So, like, we know he's in it at some point. And then there's going to be that Marvel Zombies one where, like, a bunch of people are zombies. So, like, it seems like everybody's in that one, so, like, he'll probably show up in that one.
Yeah.
But it seems like at least whatever one he's wearing the cloak or whatever, I have to imagine that's, like, a Spider-Man centered one. I mean, it's like, come on, it's fucking Spider-Man. Like, if you're making this show, you gotta have at least one episode about Spider-Man. Like, it's like, he's your biggest thing. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah. No.
So,
But yeah, they look cool. They're good.
Yeah.
I like the animation.
Same here.
yeah.
I'm hyped to see like the rest, honestly. And if they keep the quality up, I genuinely think this is gonna be up there. I know with like fucking WandaVision, but like definitely like better than that one show.
That one show.
I've said the name like once already. I don't feel like saying.
Damn, you really didn't like that show that much?
I really didn't like that show, bro.
Was it
Really?
was it the war crimes?
Yeah.
Remember, he was gonna commit a war crime, but then he flew back.
He flew back.
And like the one Captain America admitted to doing war crimes, but he felt bad about
It's
it.
okay.
after.
'Cause
Yeah, he went to
Yeah,
therapy.
He felt bad.
bad.
He
He
went
said,
to
"Remember what
therapy,
they made
it's
us
all
do in
good.
Afghanistan?" And then completely
Bruh.
fell.
And what's his name? The nigga Captain America was like, you know what? They fucked me up, but like, bro, forgive them. Chill. So yeah, like strong message, obviously. But yeah, I did not like that show. I didn't
That's
honestly.
fair.
Bullshit aside, I didn't hate it. I don't want to like spend too much time on that, but I didn't hate that show. It was just probably the lowest. Of the
Yeah,
level,
I'd say it's
you know
my
what I mean?
least favorite. I don't
Yeah.
feel like you have
Oh,
like, this
why
like
is
weird
it your
result.
least favorite?
Bro, we are not.
Bruh, my stomach hurts.
I do I have to change my opinion now? Like I don't know what to do.
I don't know, bro. You do whatever you,
You
got.
do you.
I really liked the show a lot.
Bruh.
I just
Nah, it was my least favorite, bro.
Bro,
I didn't like it as much as the other ones. That's all I'm saying.
For me, like
I gotta think. I liked Loki was cool.
Loki was cool.
WandaVision was cool.
WandaVision was sick.
What If is just going.
Yeah,
And then what? Other than that,
that's
Falcon?
it so far. Yeah, and Falcon.
I think, like for me personally.
Yeah, WandaVision's 1, and then
Yeah.
Loki's close behind it at 2.
Yeah.
And then there's like a little bit of a gap where I think What If will be 3, and then Falcon will be 4.
I think for me, there's a bigger gap between Loki's still second, but there's a wider gap just because like that slow period was really slow. Like I literally fell off for a little bit and I had to get back on.
Oh, see,
Like, which is like
I was,
fine.
like into Loki the whole time.
I mean, I fucking love the ending and
Yeah.
I love like, it's still a strong second. Just that slow period was really like that hump.
Yeah.
Once I got over it, wasn't too bad.
Yeah, the first 2 episodes are a bit to get, but yeah, nah, that's fair. That's fair. I just disagree.
But nah, I'm honestly like really excited for What If though, just because like
Yeah.
I didn't think I would like it this much, and I do.
I know. You said Spider-Man is what you're excited to see. What about you guys? Is there anything like you like want to see from the show? Because it's like it really could just do anything, which is what's so fucking cool about it.
Yeah, no.
You know what I mean? Like I never would have even thought of like T'Challa being Star-Lord. It's like
Yeah.
you know what I mean? But it was so fucking cool to see.
No, there's nothing that like comes. I mean, I'm really excited for the zombie one because that seems like
Yeah.
really, really cool.
The zombie one looks cool.
Outside of that though, I don't want to put my sights on anything specifically, just because like I'd rather wait and see what they give me. You know what I mean? Like,
I feel you. Yeah.
like some like what if I don't know someone else got bit by the spider or someone else fell into
Yeah, that would be cool.
the fucking gamma ray radiation shit or something
Yeah.
like some shit like that. You know what I mean? But I feel like they're doing a good job so far with the ideas, even though they just dropped 2 so far. So I'm really curious to see like what next, like what else. What if?
What if? Yeah, but I mean, all in all, yeah, like I don't know. The first 2 episodes got me. Like I'm
Wait.
definitely like I wasn't like too like hype for this series ahead of time. I was kind of like, oh, it's on.
Same here,
Let me
honestly.
watch now. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But like now, I'm like actually like, oh yeah, like I'm actually looking forward to watching this from now on.
Same here.
And yet the animation is just really cool. Like I guess I didn't. I mean, I saw it in the trailers, but for some reason, it like really stuck with me. Like now seeing it in like
Yeah.
the full.
Kind of reminds me.
episodes and stuff.
This is a bad comparison, but I like it. I like the Castlevania animation more, but I feel like
Oh, yeah.
I can compare them a little bit, even though they're completely different. But I like they're both really clean, if that makes any sense. You know,
I mean, they're both good if that's what you're trying to get at.
I
I don't
know
really see any other
It's like
comparison.
that gloss.
Yeah,
that they
Yeah,
have
it's
and everything.
crisp.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like
It's like the lighting of them.
yeah,
Yeah.
there we go. And I also want to shout out the fire casting, the Watcher. I don't know his name. I love
Jeffrey
that dude.
Wright. Yeah.
That dude's like
even though you don't want him to be Commissioner Gordon.
I strongly don't, and I mean, we could talk about that too.
I think it's a fire casting. But
I think it's a bad casting just because, like, I personally, well, let's not get into this.
I just want to.
I mean, I will if you want to.
We can talk about that when there's more Batman news. There's rumors we're getting a new Batman trailer soon. Now that we're actually getting closer to like the movie coming out.
Yeah,
bro. I heard this one's gonna be like really good. Apparently, it's supposed to be like sick because like
the Robert Pattinson.
Yeah, because like it's like some hardcore acting, like like in like the lighthouse. Like in this one, he also beats his dick.
Oh my
god!
Like,
yeah,
as Batman.
Yeah.
I've changed my opinion on that movie though. I am more hyped just because like I saw Robert Pattinson like in full makeup and stuff, and he does look like Batman, which is really cool. I was just like, I don't know. I've only ever seen Robert Pattinson in Twilight, so I was like, what the fuck's going on? What are y'all giving?
Watch Good Times.
Good Times.
Yeah, he's a fire actor, dude. I'm very excited to see him as Batman.
I was skeptical, but now I'm on board.
But
he just be being in the trailer. He be beating ass.
Yeah. Emo Batman. But while we're on the topic of DC, we got a new DC movie recently too. James Gunn's The Suicide Squad finally premiered. A lot of anticipation for that movie, in the public and just for me. I was very excited for it. And I would say it like lived up to my expectations personally. I was pretty excited for it, and I'd say, I'm trying to think. Yeah, I'd say it's probably like I mean, we've talked about this before on here, but like I'm not a big fan of the DC movies. I don't really think many people are, other than you, Ja.
Damn.
So,
rip.
But I would say this is like pretty easily my favorite of the DC movies so far.
That's Dark Knight.
I meant the DC
like the newer shits.
universe
okay.
ones. You know what I mean? Yeah, Dark Knight's the best, obviously.
I was like, whoa,
Yeah.
whoa. Nah, I wouldn't do this movie like this. I was gonna say Aquaman is pretty good, but this movie was better than Aquaman.
I have to say I haven't seen Aquaman. I heard Aquaman is really good, I can't.
This movie was better.
Put a little asterisk on my list for number one because I've heard Aquaman. I've heard a lot of people say Aquaman's their favorite too.
Aquaman was cool.
Yeah.
Like I think it was good, but I think it was more cool than. But no, I really liked the Suicide Squad. I've heard a lot of mixed opinions about it. Actually, a lot of people thought it was.
I was kind of surprised that I've seen a lot of people who didn't like it too.
A lot of people thought it was mid,
Yeah.
which I found kind of surprising because at least for me, I went into it with pretty substantial expectations, and it like met them. Honestly,
It's because I think a lot of people were expecting just the Guardians of the Galaxy all over again.
like more.
Yeah,
Okay.
you know what I mean? But just in DC and violent, because this was R-rated. And that's not what it was. I mean, it was definitely like, it had that James Gunn style, but like, it wasn't that. And I was kind of glad that it wasn't, because it's like, I've already seen Guardians.
True.
You know what I mean? And like, that already is a franchise where we're going to get another movie. So like, give me something a little bit different. And it was cool.
Yeah.
I liked it.
I agree with that. And like, I don't know, I literally went into it with pretty like just simple expectations, and it personally met all. Like I wanted it to be funny. It was fucking hilarious. I wanted to see some cool shit.
Timon's been awfully silent. Is he gonna do one of his things
no.
where he just comes in and shits on the thing and games off of, as he tends to do? You're building in the background like an anime
Timon's frowning right now. Yeah,
I don't.
Go ahead, shit on the things we love, bro. Go ahead.
I don't.
Make me feel bad about myself.
I don't do that. That's not true. But it was cool. I liked it. Like I don't know. Like I watched it in parts, so that like kind of changed. I need to like watch it again, like all, front to back.
Same, yeah.
Because I feel like that's like a different kind of viewing experience. But
I will say the pacing is weird in the movie. That's one thing. So
maybe
I could see why that would be an issue for you. Yeah.
But it was good. Like I enjoyed moments. I thought it was funny at times. Definitely better than the other one.
I mean, yeah. So is every movie ever.
Yeah, but I was just like, it has to be better than the other one. It's better than the other one, and it's pretty fun, and it has its moments, and yeah, I'd say for like a DC movie, this is right up there with Shazam.
Yeah.
So it's pretty good. I liked it.
Yeah, Shazam was pretty cool too.
Not like gonna be like, oh my god, you have to. Like, you know, I'm not like
I wouldn't say it's like a must
like,
watch or.
It's
anything.
good. It's a fun movie, which is all it needed to be.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Would you say that it got you guys like? Well, I mean, you already are. Would you say for you as someone who also really isn't invested in DC, would you say it got you like more excited in the DC like, universe or like more invested in it?
No, I'm about as invested as I have been.
Yeah, I'd say same too.
It's because like my investment is like I still watch the movies, but usually just like if this wasn't on HBO Max, I wouldn't have watched the movie yet. Like, I'm not gonna go see it in theaters, but I'll watch it when it's just out.
Yeah.
And available to watch.
Yeah.
And they're never like they're just like, oh, And I feel like a lot of people feel that way about like Marvel. So like, I'm not like saying necessarily like they're terrible movies, even though some of them are definitely terrible movies.
No, a lot of
But
terrible movies.
Yeah, I don't know. They're fine.
Yeah,
I'll watch them when I get to them.
I feel similar, especially because it's like these are more like minor characters, and other than Harley Quinn, you know what I mean? Like I don't think Bloodsport's gonna turn into like some big, DC villain. Like you know what I mean? Like he's not just gonna fight Superman. Oh, I guess he did fight Superman before, or whatever they said. But like you know what I mean? They're not gonna do that.
Yeah.
So like.
And I don't think that was the plan either, because like not.
And there is that Peacemaker TV show that they're making, which is I will say it got me. At first when I heard about that was being made before this movie came out, I was kind of like whatever.
Yeah.
But like now that I saw him, he was one of my favorite characters in it. So now I'm like, I will at least give that show a try now. I won't commit to watching like the whole season whenever it comes out. I don't know when it'll come out, but I'm gonna at least give the first few episodes a try.
No, I completely agree.
No, you're not going to, Timon?
Nope.
Why?
Just don't need to.
Why?
Just
you just don't feel it.
Yeah, I'm not super. Like, there's so many things to watch.
Yeah.
I'm not like super invested enough to like watch.
Did you not like the character or like?
The character's fine. He was funny.
You just don't need a TV show for him, kind of thing.
Yeah, I feel like the only ones I liked Idris Elba's character.
Yeah. I
liked Margot Robbie. That guy.
Yeah.
Put in his work.
R.I.P.
Rick Flag.
R.I.P.
So yeah, like a lot of the good niggas died. I'm trying to think who else was in that movie. Beast Nigga was hilarious.
Beast
like,
Nigga.
King Shark, yeah.
No, not King Shark. The Beast, the one who drowned.
Oh yeah, what the fuck was his name?
Yeah, dude or some shit like that.
His name was
Weasel. Yeah, that was. Yeah, he was funny for the 2 seconds.
Well, it like eats children or some shit like that.
Bro, it was a good. It was solid.
Yeah.
I liked a lot of the characters. Yeah, it was just fun. It was just it was a fun ride.
That's what I'm hoping the Peacemaker show will be.
Yeah.
And if it's like a continuation.
It got bogged down toward the end, but it was fun.
Yeah, I guess
it did its like lighthearted, fun, goofy comedy moments better than it did its actual like, okay, now like the stakes need to get raised moments.
Yeah, that's true.
If that makes sense.
Yeah. No, I definitely agree with that. It was more of like a entertainment ride kind of, you know what I mean? Like fun to watch, and then when it had to get serious, it didn't deliver that.
Yeah.
As well. But
and,
still
and
not
both,
like not like
and
bad.
It was still,
you know what I mean?
Exactly.
Yeah.
I'm saying it's still like good too. Not good enough. That's what I was saying earlier with Spider-Man that I'm nervous about.
Yeah, I feel you. Yeah.
You know, because if you're gonna be like jokey, lighthearted and stuff, it's hard to get the stakes up very quickly, depending on the tone.
Yeah.
That you establish for your film.
So, as the only person in the entire world to have liked the first Suicide Squad movie, how does this rank compared to that?
Nigga, I do want to disclaim that I did not. I have admitted and will preach from the heavens that the first Suicide Squad movie is not a good movie. I just think that one is at bare minimum also fun, just because I don't know, there was a fight or two. I will acknowledge it's a bad movie.
So that's where the bar is.
I hate you.
You just gotta have a fight, bro.
What was even the question?
How does this compare to the first one?
I mean, obviously it's fucking miles better. Like I think that's.
You say obviously, but like I mean, the fact that you just even like the first Suicide Squad just like throws the entire like balance of like how I'm supposed to figure out what your opinion is. In general, it's just like way out the window.
No, I think this movie like literally like got what it needed to get done and got the fuck out, which is like I was damn near what I was looking for. So like in a way like I had simple expectations, and I think this was a simple. I feel that sounds disrespectful, but it was like it did what it needed to do, and that's enough for me. And the first Suicide Squad didn't necessarily do that, but there's like a scene or two that I enjoyed, and for me I don't know, the bar's a lot lower for me, low-key. If there's like at least one or like I don't know, if there's a movie. Damn near if I can watch the bitch from start to finish, that's like enough. Because there's like very seldom movies where I stopped. The Emoji Movie is one of them. And so is that fucking X-Men movie, Dark Phoenix or whatever.
Oh, yeah. I didn't even try to watch that shit.
I stopped halfway through. Bad, I got through the first Suicide Squad. I didn't enjoy every piece of it, but I laughed.
That movie's fucking horrible, bro. I don't know how you like that shit. But...
I don't know. It's not the worst thing I've ever seen. That's for sure. That's probably the Emoji
changing
movie.
your your ways. I'm happy to see it. I'm happy to see it.
Fuck you.
But yeah, would you say that it like got you more, because you're more of a DC fan than me,
and
would you say it got you more excited for the rest of the DC movies?
I was thinking about that, and I'm gonna say no, just because I didn't think that was their plan. Personally.
I
don't think that was that could have been possible with this movie, because there wasn't like not that much happened if you really think about it.
Yeah,
like seriously, like no
other than the end, but then like. Which, like, it seemed like a really big deal.
Yeah, like all the characters that died off were kind of characters that I honestly no one really gives a fuck about. But they're not like, the most valuable characters in the MCU, like in the DC universe.
Yeah.
No one really, like, even the characters like Harley Quinn, or that's damn near the biggest character in there. Yeah. But like the characters that people went to see that movie for didn't really get developed in any like shape or form.
Yeah.
It's like, I don't know. I didn't get pulled in. I don't expect anyone to get pulled into the DC universe from this movie.
Yeah.
But I don't think that's a bad thing necessarily, because I feel like at the very bare minimum, they, I don't know, helped reinforce my liking of that world.
Yeah, at the bare minimum, it's like proof that DC like can make a good movie.
Yeah,
so it's like we
fucking...
did need that proof. So like, yeah, at least it's that.
Yeah, and
good is a loose term.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm glad it was at least fun.
Yeah.
True. Which is something that the DC movies needed specifically, is fun, because a lot of them were just so like overly dark and dry for no reason.
Yeah. It was better than Suicide Squad. There we go. Which was good.
Yeah.
Which was good. That in itself was pleasing.
Yeah, I agree. I think What about the Peacemaker show? Are you?
I'm probably gonna give that a look, just because like. I kind of have the inverse opinion to like, why not? Fuck it. The character was interesting, I guess. It's kind of like his character, honestly, isn't really unique in any shape or form.
Yeah.
And I
mean, they even make that joke with Bloodsport. They're like, he's like, what? That's me. And he's like, yeah, it's me too.
So like, I completely understand like if you're not in the DC universe, like just does not touch the show, because there's no like need to, honestly.
Yeah.
I personally might though, just because like fuck it, why not? And like. I don't know. It's kind of a if it ain't broke, don't fix it situation. If that is a fun show and it can, I don't know, at the very least, grab my attention, then I'll give it a watch. If it's bad, then I might pull out.
Yeah, I feel like, that's what I said. Like, I was like, I feel the same way. It's like, okay, now I will give it an episode or two.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
At least see what's up.
At least see what's up. Because I like that character.
Wrecking.
That character really stood out for me. And I would love to see more Bloodsport stuff, because that was another one of my favorite. I mean, we know that we're obviously Harley Quinn. But, like, we know that we're going to get more Harley Quinn stuff.
Yeah.
Because, like, that's just obviously going to happen. But, yeah, other than that, like, I'd check out this Peacemaker show. I would watch more Bloodsport stuff if it comes out. But other than that, it's kind of like, I mean, there really weren't any other characters other than the rat catcher.
Oh, yeah.
Which even she was, like, cool. I wouldn't watch
her. She was pretty cool.
I wouldn't watch something based on her just because, like,
no.
her character.
Yeah.
But, like, if she showed up in something, like, if she shows up in the Peacemaker show.
That'd be interesting.
That'd be cool.
I do have a question for y'all though, because I think we watched Birds of Prey on the same time, or at the same time. How would you compare Birds of Prey to this movie?
I was gonna say it's better.
Yeah. It's better.
I'd say I
was thinking that
Birds
too.
of Prey.
I was thinking that too.
No,
But
I was gonna
Birds
say
of Prey.
Birds of Prey is better.
Oh shit.
Really?
Damn.
Wow.
I think this movie's a more fun movie, and I would watch this one probably before I watch Birds of Prey again. But like from like a movie standpoint, I feel like focusing on one character is the best way to, and like no, you can still do the Suicide Squad thing, but like focusing on one of them as like the central character.
Yeah.
And they kind of did it with Idris Elba, but they didn't go full in because like they were like, we have Margot Robbie playing Harley Quinn, so like they could have done one or the other, but like this is the same reason the first Suicide Squad is pretty ass.
Yeah.
But like this one's just done by a better director who's like better at like covering that basic failure. But like it's the reason that these like big team up movies that DC always tries to do does not work. We don't know the characters. We're expected to care a lot about people who we barely know and they die.
Yeah.
This movie at least gets it right from the standpoint of like we're gonna address that immediately.
Yeah.
By killing a lot of the people who you probably want to see around to get through your head that this is just for the fun of this one movie, you know? But, like, we're so programmed to be like, oh, we want to be, like, invested in a character. What's bigger than this? What's going to happen? Invest in their story. And I feel like it was better doing that in Birds of Prey than this one. But, at the same time, like I said, I probably enjoyed watching this movie more. I don't know how to explain it.
Yeah.
No, that's fair. Like, I love Birds of Prey. Like, that was also really good. I would say I give this the Suicide Squad a little bit more than Birds of Prey, but like that's totally fair. Like, they're definitely within reach for me. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
it was just better. It was just like even though it was a big cast of characters, Birds of Prey at the end of the day felt, and I guess that it was like her movie, but like it felt grounded through Harley. So like I could like actually invest in like the emotional journey that they were trying to get us to go through.
Yeah.
So like those fights, that's like when I say stuff like, oh, the fights didn't have stakes. Then it'll have like it has stakes because I like care what happens to Harley, you know.
Yeah.
And I feel like Idris Elba and like the stuff with his daughter, even though that's exactly what they did in the first one with Will Smith, that was like a good opportunity, and like just Harley Quinn because like we all know and care about her.
Yeah.
She just had her own movie, so like they could have easily just like leaned into Idris Elba, get to know him a little bit more, and then after like understanding him and his character, like we could like even do the whole beach scene and then flash back to like learning more about him, and like why he's doing the Suicide Squad and all this shit. And then
my guess is like they had to have like offered it to Will Smith, and then he just didn't want to do it for some reason or another.
Oh yeah, for some reason.
and then they were like literally like, how can we like make this without Will Smith and like not change the script at all? So they just pulled out like a Davis character and threw him in there, which worked. It fit. I'm not like complaining.
Because I like that character. I liked Idris Elba's take on that character a lot.
Yeah,
he was fun.
He was.
I thought he was a good character personally. I don't know. It was solid. I kind of think Birds of Prey as a movie just had better stakes. This movie's stakes kind of sucked.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But then again, like I said, I watched it in 2 sittings, so maybe that's why.
I feel that. Any other closing thoughts on and Suicide Squad or any of the other things?
Not really.
Spider-Man movie's about to fuck.
Yeah, that movie's about to go crazy. All right. So where can they find you, fellas?
Shit. Check my OnlyFans out at ja.bbt at ja.com. And then shit, y'all know where to find me on Twitter and Instagram. You know what it is. PoloBoyJT. Fuck with it. You know. Alright. Pass it off.
Isn't that like not your actual?
Wait, fuck. That's not my. it's that as Jevy_99.
Trying to redirect the fans.
We'll cut that out now in post editing.
I'm not gonna do that. I'm totally gonna leave that there.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Find me at TIIMON_. You have to guess which platforms, so just go and.
And you can find me. I mostly use the Pop Culture Roundtable at PopCultureRDTBL on Twitter. I do have another Twitter. It's at _Liam Baker, but I don't use that one as much.
Shout out Liam Baker.
No, don't shout me out. But other than that, we will see you in 2 weeks. We'll be coming back with Shang-Chi will be out, and then we'll have to see what other news and stuff we get by then. But yeah, goodbye.
Stay poppin'.